everyone, and welcome to another Preschool Praise. I'm really pleased you can join us. Today we're going to sing some songs, have a Bible story and talk to God. But first, I want to ask you a question. What shines in the sky in the daytime? It's the sun, isn't it? The sun shines. But what can you see in the sky at night? The moon and the stars. And we know a song about a star, don't we? It's called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I'm sure lots of you know it. We're going to sing it now, and have you got your hands ready? Goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, we wonder what the stars are, but the Bible tells us the answer to that question. It tells us that millions of twinkly stars and the sun and the moon were all made by our wonderful God. In fact, God made everything. He made the stars and the moon and the sun and the earth and the animals and the plants, and He made you and He made me. He made everything. Let's listen to a story now and find out all about it. In the beginning, it was all dark. Oh, there was nothing at all, only darkness everywhere. Then God spoke. "Let there be light," He said, and there was sparkly, wonderful, bright light. "This is good," said God. Next God said, "Let there be sky and let there be sea." And swish, there were swirling clouds. And crash, there were rolling seas and waves. Wouldn't it be fun to jump in those waves? Then God said, "Let there be land and let there be plants." And roots grew down, down, down into the soil. And plants grew up, up, up towards the sky. Look at those tall sunflowers. Maybe you'll have some in your garden this summer. Then God made the sun to shine in the day, and the moon and the millions of stars to twinkle at night. "This is good," said God. "I'll make birds to fill the sky," said God. "Birds for the daytime and birds for the night." And He told them to sing. Can you see the owl? What sound does an owl make? That's right, twit-twoo, twit-twoo. Then God filled the sea with creatures that swim. The great big whale, the leaping dolphins and the tiny, tiny fish. "And now let there be animals," said God. And there were all kinds of animals, and He gave them voices. Shall we roar like the lions? Ready? Roar! Roar! And can we oink like the warthog? Oink, 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 oink. "This is good," said God. Then last of all, God made people. Hello there. "This is very good," said God. And God looked at everything He had made. "All done," He said. And everyone rested. Isn't that amazing? God made everything. He put the stars in the sky, and there are millions and millions and millions of them, and God knows them all. So we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star again. And then we'll sing it a second time with some new words. We'll sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, God has placed you where you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, God has placed you where you are. So are you ready? Hands ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, God has placed you where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, God has placed you where you are. Maybe you can sing that again this afternoon and learn those new words. Well, we're going to have a prayer shout now. And when I point like this, I want you to shout, God did. Should we just practice that? God did. Let's get ready to pray. Who made the bright sunlight and who made the stars at night? God did. Who made the rolling seas and who made the shady trees? God did. Who made the tigers fierce and who made the elephant's ears? God did. And who made everything we see? And who made you? And who made me? God did. Thank you, God. And let's have our wind up amen. Amen. So why not jump up now and sing about our wonderful God with Holly as we sing that God is bigger than big.
God, you made our big blue sky. You made the oceans deep and wide. God, you made the trees so tall. And your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty, and louder than this song. And your love for me stretches farther and far. I can't imagine just how big you are, just how big you are. God, you made our big blue sky. You made the oceans deep and wide. God, you made the trees so tall. And your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty, and louder than this song. And your love for me stretches farther and far. I can't imagine just how big you are, just how big you are. God, you're bigger than big. You're stronger than strong. You are mightier than mighty, and louder than this song. And your love for me stretches farther and far. I can't imagine just how big you are, just how big you are. I can't imagine just how big you are, just how big you are.
Now today we're going to make a picture of the starry sky, of the things that God made. So you're going to need a big piece of blue paper, dark blue paper, or even black. If you haven't got anything like that, maybe you could take a big piece of white paper and then with a wax crayon, colour in a dark blue sky or a black sky. Then you need some yellow and you need to draw around a pot, a circle or a tin from the kitchen. So we draw around there because this is going to be our big sun, like that. Then we cut that out. I'll do it quickly. You can do it much more carefully than me. So quickly go around there like that. There we are. So that's going to be our sun in the sky. And then what you can do, if you've got some yellow left, is you can draw some triangles. So if you take the edge of the paper and then you do some zigzag lines, whoops, like this. Hope you can see this. You can get some help if you need it. Make some zigzag lines, then you cut those out and you have lots of triangle shapes. And these you can stick round your sun, like that. There's the sunshine. I might need to move it over a little bit. There we are. So there's the sun that God made. Then we'll do the moon. So you'll need white paper for this. And again, take a tin or a pot, but this time only draw halfway round. So you go halfway round. And then I'll do that in black felt pen so that you can see it better. So we've drawn halfway round our tin, like that. And then you join up these two by making a little boat shape like that. Do you see? And you then have the shape of the moon. So you cut that out. Got one here. And we can put that in the sky. So we've got the sun, the moon, and then we want all the twinkling stars that God made. And for this, I thought you could maybe get some foil from the kitchen, and with help, you could tear out some little pieces. They don't have to be perfectly round. They can be all kinds of shapes because the stars are twinkly, so they're not always round when you see them in the sky. And then you're going to stick those all over. I've got a few here that I tore earlier. And you can put on as many as you like to make millions and millions of stars all over your picture, like this. Now, if you haven't got any foil, but you've got some white paint, you could always dip your finger in the paint and then go on the paper like that to make stars. There. I've just done this quickly, but you'll do it more carefully. And then perhaps you'll send in a photo and so I can see what you've been doing. There. Put last one on. And we will have a picture of the heavens, of the sky, the things that God made, our wonderful God. And we'll remember when we look at it that twinkle, twinkle, little star, God has placed you where you are. See how you get on with that. So here are some photos that you've sent in of the things you've been making. This Hosanna banner was made by Amos to welcome Jesus our King. It's stuck up on his fridge at home, along with a picture of the tomb. Now lots of you made the Safe in God's Hands picture from last week. And this one is also from Amos. With help from Mummy, he's drawn himself and his mummy and daddy in God's hands on a sunny day. Rosie and Alfie have added all their family, including baby brother Edward, who is too little to make his own picture yet. Jack and his sister Lucy made this together. They've drawn themselves with Mummy and Daddy and their lovely doggies, Wendy and Nala. And on the hands, they've written care and love. These pictures help us to remember that wherever we are safe with God because He loves and cares for us. So well done, everyone. They were lovely. So I thought now we could sing the rhyme that we learned last week. Can you remember it? It's also on a card that I sent out. It goes like this. Remember, wherever we are, wherever we go, running fast or walking slow, God is with us everywhere. We're always in His love and care. Should we say that again together? Remember, wherever we are, wherever we go, running fast or walking slow, God is with us everywhere. We're always in His love and care.
It's now time for us to sing our blessing song, so why not hold hands or link arms with those in your house? May God's blessing be upon us now. May we know of His great love for us. May God's blessing be upon us now, right where we are. May God's blessing be upon us now. May we know of His great love for us. May God's blessing be upon us now, right where we are.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. But I'll see you next week for more Preschool Praise. And do keep sending in your photos to preschoolpraise@stm.org.uk. So see you all soon. God bless and bye-bye.